Julian is here doing an oil pan gasket, but that's not what this video is about. We're actually going to go back to the past and pull out a video from my archives. A few months ago, we installed these MaXpeedingrods coilovers onto Julian's car. They're the blue ones, the T1 coilovers, I think that's what they're called. And he's been riding on them for a while. They replaced stock suspension, which was completely blown out, and the car had a monster truck stance. Unfortunately, it's still pretty tall. It kind of still looks like it's stock ride height because it pretty much is. It's only like a ½ inch lower. And that's basically how the blue coilovers are. But they have been daily driven. We've done about 1,500, 2,000 miles on them. It's almost winter. Is it winter? I think it's winter now. It's been raining and they've been going through the elements. They've been driven every single day through all kinds of puddles and stuff like that, and they're still looking really good, and they're still holding up really good. If you don't mind the not really slammed boy stance, then these are probably really good coilovers just for like a budget build, just for like a budget car that's on totally super old suspension. And that's like definitely what this setup was. Here they are. That's basically what they look like now. Julian runs really wide wheels with like this interesting offset, so we do have a little bit of scratchy here, but that's nothing too crazy. And here is the pillow ball that I was telling you guys about. This is ultimately what the coilovers look like after 2,000 miles. They still look very fresh, very clean, and just very healthy, and they still pretty much feel the same way they felt on day one, right?
Yeah.
And we do have damper adjustability. Yeah, guys, let's go back to the video. This took place about 2 months ago. We're just gonna do a quick unboxing and install, throw them on the car. We did do the back first, and we got the back pretty low. The back looked pretty good, but then we had to pick her all up because the front just wouldn't go down that low. So that's something y'all should be aware of. But if you want to pick up these coilovers, open the description of the video and I will have the link to these coilovers, as well as discount code SAVE the EFs, which gets you a little bit more off on top of the already low price. So if you want to pick these up or any other coilovers, definitely check that out. But until then, let's go back to the archives. Let's pull out an old video and let's get something posted. Hey guys, so we've been spending the past 2 weekends fender rolling every single side of this car. We actually used a proper fender roller because that's the way Julian likes to do things. I took a freaking hammer to my car, but either way, look at that. Julian already took the initiative of pulling out his stock shock. This was just a KYB replacement stock shock. This car is on stock suspension completely. If you guys watched the previous video in this playlist, then you'll know that this car always had a monster truck stance. Look at that. We got like a 3-inch wheel gap right there. Well, right now, we are on a quest to completely transform this car. It is going to look entirely different by the end of this playlist. And MaXpeedingrods heard about that, and they wanted to help out. So they sent us a set of their T6 coilovers. These are the newest MaXpeedingrods coilovers. They are blue, and if you guys remember in the past, we installed some of these on Compa's car on his EK, and they were pretty good. They were pretty cool. They matched the car, they looked pretty, and they also gave us some lowering. The thing that we didn't like about them on the EK, though, was that they didn't allow us to go as low as we like to go. You guys already know I freaking slam my shit, but these coilovers didn't really let us do that. They're a pretty good stock replacement, but they don't go as low as other coilovers because of the pillow ball bearing right here. It basically just gives us like a solid 1.5 inches that we really can't adjust for. But for Julian, who daily drives his CRX, This is actually going to work out great. These are still going to allow us to go down a little bit. We're probably going to get rid of our wheel gap, but that's probably going to be max low right there. So if you're interested in a good set of coilovers and you don't want to slam your car to the freaking ground, but you want something nice, affordable, and the latest from MaXpeedingrods, then click the link in the description because these will probably suit you well. Use my discount code Save the EF's at checkout and that will get you guys a little bit off. Comment here. For first person to comment, I'll pin it. Let me know how much it gets you off. But we're going to get these thrown on. Julian already has his rear pulled off. You guys already know how we do coilovers. It's very fast, very simple, very quick and easy. So let's just get this done. Me and Julian will probably knock out one side each and then we will move on to the front. Let's go, baby.
Sorry, I'd say and immediately cut you off.
These are pretty much adjusted to where we think they will look good at. We don't know. We're just eyeballing this, so we might have to make a second adjustment. But for the most part,
I use that one. Size 16.
okay guys, so we're adding preload to the coilovers. Preload is going to be this top ring. Preload is basically just how much the spring is compressed at all times. I'm giving them 7 turns on each side for the rear, and that's giving us a pretty stiff setting. After you add preload, the coil is going to be like an inch taller, so then you're going to need to raise the coil, or not raise it, but you're going to need to lower ride height again. I gave the other side 7 turns.
2 more.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting on this side anyways. I'm already excited because even up in the air, that wheel gap looks a lot better. Okay. Is it uneven? Actually, it's not too uneven. Wow, guys. So the MaXpeedingrods are gonna make this car look so much better. Whoa! I can't believe Julian was riding around with that wheel gap. Look at that.
Bro, it looks like a rally car in this fucking
That looks
position.
hysterical, but from the back, ooh, dude. I think I finally like these wheels.
Finally, it took you this long.
Yeah, this car's looking really nice already.
You want to push it back?
No, he's gonna flip it around. We're gonna drop the nose now. That looks good.
Gonna do the nose?
Yeah, let's drop the front.
Did you get your front seats for your Pulsar?
Yeah. Yeah, I did after it got stolen.
I feel that. So clean, bro.
Okay, so Julian's getting the nose of the car picked up. We're gonna drop those 2 front suspensions and we're gonna get these ones thrown on. So I already have these guys set to max low only because of the fitment we have in the back. We're definitely gonna need to drop the front drastically, like a good 4 inches in order to look good, right? So I have these set to max low. We're gonna see what they look like with stock preload, and if they're too low, we're gonna raise preload, but we're gonna keep height exactly where it is. This will ultimately give us a stiff ride here because look at the poke that Julian has. We rolled the fenders, but we still don't want those tires, those wheels to bounce up and smack into the quarter panels, you know? Speed run, baby, let's go. Go get one. Mine's out. Julian just got his out. And now we are ready. Let's go, boy. Okay. Okay, so the fork may or may not be a little stiff. Looks like it's not stiff for us. Cool. Mine wasn't stiff. Julian's over there on the other side struggling to get the fork in, and like I thought we were gonna do the same thing too, and nope, it just slid in.
Take them off right, you fucking retard.
Alright, it's your turn.
It's a little hard to do with one hand, but we got it. Okay, here she is. That looks a lot better. That's not monster truck ride height. Unfortunately, like I told you guys, the front does not get nearly as low as the back. So we're uneven now. So we're gonna raise the back a little bit. No big deal. This isn't like, you know, a stance car or anything like that. We just want something appropriate for daily driving, and 2 fingers is good. Yeah, that's pretty much what that's gonna look like. Damn, this car would look so cool if there was that ride height all around.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It would, yeah.
Okay, now it's starting to give me those Japanese muscle vibes. This is cool. Okay, so me and Josh are heading out. We're gonna go on an adventure, but Julian just finished adjusting his coilovers for a second time, and they're looking a lot better. The back, definitely, we went up 5 entire rotations, and 5 rotations approximately gave us half an inch. Not much at all, but the car looks really good at this height. The only problem is that the front is a little high still, but given that these are brand new coilovers, there's probably still going to be some break-in, and they're probably going to lower a little bit. If you do want to pick up any of the coilovers, specifically the T6 coilovers, I will have a link to those in the description of this video, so definitely check that out. Give this video a thumbs up if you were entertained by what we did. The Julian CRX is looking so good right now. So this is a transformation series. This car is going from what you see right now to all white primer. It's lowered on suspension. We buffed out the taillights that were covered in crap in the first episode. This time we lowered it. Next episode, we might even be painting this car already. And then sheesh, after that, she's already looking completely different. I'm really loving this. I'm really loving this fitment right here. This looks good. This looks so good. We got like just the right amount of offset. It looks really good. I've been telling Julian I've never really been a fan of these wheels. We found people over the adventures who liked these wheels. We found maybe 2 or 3 of you guys who said these wheels were sick, but I never really were digging them. Now though, this looks good. This looks really good. It looks like a little Japanese muscle car at this point. This is cool. Anyways, y'all, video's not over, but remember, Save the EFs gets you about 5% off of anything from MaXpeedingrods. And if you're excited for everything to come, definitely like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Let's go. He says they're surprisingly comfortable. Shut up. So Julian says that now he thinks his transmission makes a noise it didn't make before. So we're gonna drive the CRX and find out. Huh. Oh man, I miss being in a CRX. I really do. So I'm like purposely going through this alley, trying to get the coilovers to, like, you know, flex as much as they're going to. Just, you know, listening for any weird noises, going over all these little bumps and stuff. But so far, the coilovers feel very nice. No issues. So like, I was trying to get some cool rollers of the Yonke. We got some rollers of this car, and I swear this happened twice, guys. I got out of the parking lot, literally made the first turn, and then that's it. Gone. Completely lost Julian. And I completely lost Julian on my way to the boba spot in my car. And it's not that I'm driving fast or anything. I'm in the freaking HF, guys. It's just, that's just how he drives. We completely lost him. Completely lost him. Oh, freaking HF. There's my car. Well, Julian says that his tranny was making a noise. I don't hear any noise like that. But the thing I did notice is that I can't drive a CRX HF anymore. I remember getting used to these crazy gear ratios when I had the transmission in my car. But like now, oh my god, dude, I'm over here misshifting. Every time I'm in like second gear, I think I'm in third gear. But other than me not knowing gear ratios, there's nothing wrong with this car. It handled just fine. It handled great, actually. So Julian daily drives this car, right? So these T6 coilovers from MaXpeedingrods are now going to be daily driven every day, at least to school and back on this guy. So Julian will let us know how he likes the T6 coilovers, but if you guys want to try them for yourselves, I'll have a link in the description of this video, as well as a link to all of the coilovers and everything offered by MaXpeedingrods. Remember guys, save the EF's works site ride, and that discount code gets you a little bit of a little chunk of change off of anything you could buy from MaXpeedingrods. So if you like the progress, you can definitely support the channel by supporting our sponsor, and we will continue to do cool things like this. But yeah, there you go. Julian CRX is now a little bit lower, looking more like a CRX and not a monster truck. And next up is probably paint, so let's get going. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're excited for anything that's happening on this car or anything that's happening on that car hiding right there, then definitely hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. If we do anything cool on our adventure, the video will continue, so let's get going.